Hey YouTube, and welcome to day 3 of the 31 Days of Tarot Challenge. You can search for that hashtag on YouTube to see how other tarot tubers have responded to these prompts, and I'll leave a link in the description if you want to do it yourself to the blog post where Ethany posted all the prompts. So today's prompt is top 5 Oracle decks of 2018. Just did tarot and there was a plethora to choose from. I'm going to be honest, although I did purchase Oracle decks, I think 6 or 7 total in 2018, I haven't worked with Oracle cards really. I haven't figured out how to work them into my practice exactly. One of the things I'd like to do in 2019 is to do more of the kind of like pulling supporting cards, or more freeform, less reliant on spreads. Or going beyond the spreads and like adding on. And so I do intend to try to use Oracle cards for that. I found it kind of a challenge because a lot of the Oracle cards that I have don't match that well with my tarot decks. So I'm still figuring it out. So I'm gonna say like first impressions, top 5, with the caveat that I haven't worked with these in depth. So the first one is kind of super standard, Earth Magic by Stephen D. Farmer. It's pretty cheap, you see these everywhere. This is actually the deck that I got my first ever reading of any kind with last year, summer of 2017. I was at a camping thing, and somebody had these and offered a reading, and it wasn't like, like, oh my god, like, blow everything up kind of reading or anything. But I was just really intrigued, and that was sort of how I started, like, very slowly tiptoeing into, I'm kind of curious about these systems in tarot and oracle. I think that the keywords are interesting. Like, there's nothing particularly magical about the art necessarily, but the keywords, it's a good mix between keywords that immediately draw something to mind and then wanting to check the guidebook to see more about the creator's interpretation. So that's Earth Magic. Another earthy one, this is a series. There's the Wooden Tarot, the Earthbound Oracle, and the Lenormand, which I have and I can't remember the name of. The Seeker's Lenormand, which is very glossy because I haven't even opened it yet because I have to learn how to read Lenormand first. Sometimes get a little bit ahead of myself. But the Earthbound Oracle I have used a little bit, and I find it to be really interesting. There's no guidebook, so you're really just interpreting the words. The glare is going to be really bad on these. This is fire, so I'll just tell you some of the message. So it's like a one-word keyword, and you get a really evocative image, ceremony. So I actually do read these with reversals too, because like there's no system, and so it's just interesting for me to see what is. Oh god, I love this one, voice. Like, what does voice reversed mean to me? So it works well, I think, like with intuition and just like whatever that card means to you at the moment is the right answer, and I kind of like that style. So good, kind of grounded, earthy deck. And then, let's see, next I will show you this one. Yeah, so I have been looking at this for ages. This is the Sacred Creators Oracle. I wasn't totally sure about it because I'm not a business person, and a lot of this, like, this is really, really good for people who have a creative or spiritual business. There we go. But like, I love these messages, but I wasn't quite sure, and I ended up deciding that the messages spoke to me enough that it didn't really matter whether I had a creative business, and it would still be valuable to me. I love the colors too. And then along the lines of colors and art, I find this to be really cool, creative indie deck. This is called the Vitae Oracle, and I love this style of photographs with sketches over top of them. And then it has a keyword and then a little short phrase. So like comfort, return to simplicity. Breakthrough, trust in personal power. So again, no guidebook, but I like the combination of having a little extra words there to guide you, but also just the imagery really speaks to me. So that's the Vitae Oracle. I haven't really seen that reviewed much anywhere. And then finally, number 5, and these are in no particular order, but the last one. So this is a Jessica Bott deck. I'm pretty sure, I hope I don't have this wrong, but I'm pretty sure she's also the creator of the Idiosyncra deck, which I am desperately seeking. But this Amethyst Oracle, again, this is kind of a theme for me, I guess, with Oracle decks, but no guidebook. It's a more modern, it's very colorful, modern, single keywords, science. But I find it really interesting to be like, what does science mean in answer to this question? There are little elemental symbols on it as well, but that's pretty much what you get. Refresh. Very simple, minimal. So I think I want to try to use this one actually more with some of my tarot decks. I think it would blend well with their energies. So that is the Amethyst Oracle, and that is day 3 of the 31 Days of Tarot Challenge. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see the remaining responses to the prompts for the rest of January.